Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSix Studios. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to take apart your Xbox One S, coming up next. So if you want to tear down and take apart your Xbox One S, I'm going to show you how to do that coming up in this video. The first thing we will need to do is turn around our Xbox One, and we will need to remove this black piece on the bottom. And this is actually kind of difficult if it's your first time. Now, I will be using some tools here. I have a multi-tool that has a pliers end on it. Then I will be using a screwdriver like this. Then I will have a T9 screwdriver as well. And I will be using some plastic case opening tools as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off this black case, and this is quite difficult, and I'm going to be opening the black part right here, here, and here, pretty much the ends, and then work my way down. So what I found was kind of helpful is if you're on a table, go to the edge of the table and flip your Xbox One over, and then take your tool and go up at it. This will prevent you from dropping your Xbox or moving around too much. And then just start at the edge right here and go up. Alright, so I have one side up right now. Just going to work my way to the other side. And if you are using like a metal tool like this with the tip, you are going to be scratching the plastic on here. So if you do have something that is very rigid and strong plastic, that will be by far the best. Okay. So the case is finally off. There's a bunch of little clips in here that actually are hooked onto the white case here that you have to slowly pop up as you go along the outside edges. Okay, so now that the little black cover is off, I'm going to take that T9 screwdriver and just take out all these screws. And there's going to be some really long ones in here too. They go all the way through the Xbox One, like this one right here. This one will be like 2 or 3 inches. So let's go ahead and take all these screws out, even the black ones, and then we'll be able to pop off the white case. Okay, so this is the last screw that's coming up. I'm going to put it to the side and clear off my table here just a little bit. Now what we will want to do is take off this white cover. And this is going to separate from the metallic piece here. But the back plate where like the HDMI cable and such is going to still remain on it. So just be aware of that. So let me go ahead and flip this over. And we're going to work our way from one side to the other, popping out this side. Let's go ahead and pop off the other side now. Just lift up from the bottom, and this little white piece will bend just a little bit. And once you do that on each side, it will come right off. So I'll put this to the side now. Now this piece right here will come off and just lift up. There's no more screws left attaching it. So this will come right up, just like that. And now we can see our fan, our hard drive right here, and then power supply, and then this will be the disk port. Now we will want to go ahead and remove the hard drive first. And this is very easy. We're going to want to lift up. And don't lift up too fast because there's going to be wires on the side where my fingers are right here. And we're going to want to detach these. And I suggest using a pliers to do so, and be very careful with these cables right here. If these come off, you're going to ruin your Xbox. If you accidentally grab one of these and yank it a little bit too hard, so be very careful when you're going in here and using your pliers. Grab it by the base where the black piece is and slowly rock it back and forth. There we go. Just get a really good grip in there and it should lift up on you. And then here we have another one that we have to lift up. Rock it back and forth. Come on. There we go. So our hard drive is now disconnected. Move that to the side. Now I'm going to do the disk drive. So I get this one first. That was easy. A lot easier in my hard drive. So that's coming off now. Put that to the side. Now let's go ahead and do this power supply right here. So we're going to lift it up to the left. And kind of lift it up and then go to the left. And it's going to be still connected here. So this one, it has a little clip on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little clip right here that we're going to want to go ahead and press before we lift up. I'm going to go ahead and press it with my pliers. It's always harder when you're doing it on camera here because you can't get good positioning. Okay, so I'm going to press it. Alright, now let's go ahead and lift up. There we go. That came out not too bad. Alright, so now that we have all those different components out here, what we're going to want to do is remove this little clip on the back here. And sometimes using just this little plastic piece right here that I have, you can kind of pop it up. I got one side up. I should be able to get the other with my fingers. Yep. So this clip right here is removed. So I got that removed already. Then I have these two boards on the back here, one right here and the one by the fan that we're going to want to remove 3 screws from one and 4 from the other. So let's go ahead and remove this. And this one should be quick. Okay, so here's the last screw from this. And I'm just going to grab it and move it away from my Xbox just like this, and it should slide out. Don't try to move it up or down. Just move it straight out because it's connected right here. You don't want to break those connections. Move that to the side. Now let's do the one on the back. Okay, so same thing. It's connected right here, so we want to move it directly away from it. Don't go up and don't go back. And for this, I might just slide this tool back in here and just pop it out. There we go. That came off really easy. So move that to the side. So now that we have everything removed, like the screws and this little clip and the 2 boards on the sides, Okay, one thing I did forget to mention is this black piece right here by the fan. We will want to remove this before we pull up the board. Then I'm just going to grab right here and push away, and it should come off. And here's the back side of this case. And our Xbox One now is completely torn down. If we want to go ahead and get closer to the CPU and put on new paste, we can pop up the X clamps by just using this with a screwdriver and popping up, and we should be able to unscrew this and get access to our CPU, put on new thermal paste or whatever we want to do from there. If we want to go ahead and clean off our Xbox with like compressed air, we can clean off the entire fan area. Hopefully the Xbox One would run cooler and a little bit more quieter in the future as a result of that. So it looks like I'm good in terms of just any dust on there. This is a relatively new Xbox. So this is how you take apart an Xbox One. If you want to know how to reassemble it, I'm going to be doing that in my next video. So go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more Xbox One tech help videos coming up next on YourSixStudios.